He didn't just play chess. He glided through it. No thick notebooks, no endless memorization. Just pure, effortless clarity. While others studied openings late into the night, Capablanca showed up, calm, confident, and crushed you anyway. He once said, "I see only one move ahead, but it's always the right one." To this day, people study his games like sacred texts, trying to understand how someone could make such complex ideas look so simple. Today, let me tell you the story of the man who made chess look easy. The third world champion. The endgame artist. The natural. Welcome to Chess and Beyond. Today, José Raúl Capablanca, the natural. Capablanca was born in 1888 in Havana, Cuba, a place filled with music, heat, and quiet afternoons where people played chess in the shade. According to the story, and yes, it sounds like legend, Capablanca learned the rules of chess at just 4 years old by watching his father play. He didn't ask questions. He just watched. And then one day he pointed out that his father had made an illegal move. By 5, he was already beating grown men. By 8, he joined Havana's most prestigious chess club. By 13, he crushed Cuba's national champion in a match. No coach, no study plan. Just this flow he seemed to have with the pieces. He wasn't aggressive like Morphy. He wasn't methodical like Steinitz. He just had this uncanny ability to see the right move, to feel the balance of the board, like a musician knowing which note comes next. People started to whisper, "This boy doesn't play chess, he just knows it." As Capablanca entered his 20s, the world started paying attention. In 1909, he faced Frank Marshall, one of America's strongest players, known for wild attacks and flashy sacrifices. Capablanca beat him handily. Not with tricks, not with fireworks. Just clean, logical, no-nonsense chess, like slicing through chaos with a scalpel. From there, his reputation exploded. He traveled to Europe, played in San Sebastian in 1911, one of the strongest tournaments of the time, and won it, defeating names like Akiba Rubinstein and Siegbert Tarrasch. The chess elite didn't know what to make of him. He played with grace, not force. And yet, they kept losing. Even Lasker, still world champion, started to take him seriously. Capablanca didn't grind out openings for hours. He often showed up late, barely glanced at his notes, and still walked away with wins. He'd smile, shake hands, then quietly dismantle you. He wasn't loud. He didn't brag. He just played better than almost anyone alive. And he made it look like it wasn't even hard. In 1921, Capablanca finally got his shot. The World Championship match against Emanuel Lasker, the reigning champion for 27 years. A living legend. But age was catching up to Lasker, and Capablanca, he was in his prime. The match took place in Havana, Capablanca's home turf, and it was more than just a game. For Cuba, it was national pride. For Capablanca, it was a chance to prove that his calm, simple style wasn't just beautiful, it was unstoppable. And it was. He didn't lose a single game. 4 wins, 10 draws, 0 losses. Lasker resigned the match before the full set was played. Capablanca became the 3rd official world chess champion and the first from the Americas. But what made it special wasn't just that he won, it was how he won. There were no dramatic sacrifices, no messy tactical fights, just clean pressure, small advantages, flawless technique. It was like watching someone defuse a bomb with a pair of tweezers. Steady hands, no wasted motion, no drama, just precision. People called him the chess machine. But machines don't play with that kind of elegance. Capablanca wasn't cold. He was composed. Capablanca's style was something else. He didn't overwhelm you with tactics or memorize lines 20 moves deep. He just played positions better than anyone. He could sense the right squares, the hidden weaknesses, the tiniest imbalance, and slowly squeeze. Where others saw 10 options, Capablanca saw one clear path. He once said, "In chess, as in life, the best move is always the simplest." And that's how he played. Simple, clean, relentless. His endgames were legendary. Give him even a small advantage, an extra pawn, a slightly better king position, and he'd convert it like it was inevitable. He made masters look like beginners in endings they should have survived. And here's the wild part. Modern computers, with all their brute force power, often confirm that Capablanca's moves were objectively the best. He was decades ahead of his time, not by calculation, but by clarity. If Steinitz gave chess structure and Lasker gave it psychology, Capablanca gave it elegance. In 1927, everything changed. Capablanca faced Alexander Alekhine in Buenos Aires to defend his title. He came in confident, maybe too confident. He didn't prepare like he should have. Alexander Alekhine, on the other hand, came in obsessed. He had studied Capablanca's style deeply. He knew that to beat the natural, you had to shake the rhythm, complicate the game, and drag it into unfamiliar waters. And it worked. Alekhine didn't play cleaner. He played sharper, messier. He threw chaos into the mix, and Capablanca, who thrived on simplicity, started to stumble. After 34 grueling games, Alekhine won the match. It was one of the biggest upsets in chess history. Capablanca was stunned, but he didn't give up. He immediately requested a rematch. Alekhine refused. For years, Capablanca pushed for another shot. He stayed at the top of the chess world. He won tournaments. He proved he was still one of the best. But Alekhine always found a reason not to play him again. The rivalry turned cold, personal. Capablanca had lost the title and never got a chance to take it back. Even without the title, Capablanca never left the game. He kept playing in major tournaments throughout the 1930s, and he was still dangerous. He didn't dominate like before, but his style? Still smooth, still admired, still uniquely his. Outside the board, he wrote, lectured, and became a kind of global ambassador for chess. He believed the game could be taught to anyone, and that it could improve thinking, discipline, even life itself. But time was catching up. In 1942, while watching a casual game at the Manhattan Chess Club in New York, Capablanca collapsed. He died shortly after from a cerebral hemorrhage. He was just 53 years old. No dramatic farewell, no final tournament. Just a quiet end, sitting in the same kind of room where his journey began, among friends, pieces, and the quiet logic of the board. Capablanca showed us that greatness doesn't have to be loud. He didn't win with drama. He didn't need chaos. He won with clarity, with calm, quiet confidence that the best move was already in front of him. In a world full of complexity, Capablanca played the cleanest line, and somehow that made him timeless. So here's a question for you. Do you have a favorite Capablanca game? Or a moment that captures his style perfectly? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear which one stuck with you. And if you enjoyed this story, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell, so you don't miss our next journey into the minds and moments that shaped chess, and maybe a little more. Thanks for watching. See you next time on To Chess and Beyond.